Share quick facts wiki, explore wiki content community. Fandom games, anime, movies, TV, video, wiki, start a wiki advertisement. Share quick facts wiki, 326 pages, explore wiki content community. 051 Young Money for edit. Do you like this video? Play sound. 051 Young Money. 051 Young Money members in Lil Mark, Zico World Music Video Shoot, 2011. Gang Renegade Mickey Cobras, Black Disciples, and Gangster Disciples founded 2005 years active 2005 now members total 73 active 15 plus bodies 30 051 Young Money aka 051 YM Young Money 051 YM 051 is a renegade set in Chicago, Illinois, which is mixed with mainly Mickey Cobras and Gangster Disciples gang members, but also has some Black Disciples and a few Black P Stone members. 051 Young Money's gang territory ranges from 48th and Drexel to 51st and St. Lawrence, with their main block being located on 51st and Cottage Grove. 051 Young Money is known for heavily beefing with Black Disciple sets such as THF 46, 600, Lamrun, and way more, making them BDK, which stands for Black Disciple Killer. However, they are also allied clicked up with other sets such as 757, Mob, Geo Drive, and much more. 051 Young Money used to be allied with STL and 800, but would have a fallout due to 051 Young Money clicking up with their rivals. Other names 051 Young Money go by are Lost City, Zico World, Lance Land, YMLCMG, Mark Block, Streets Veal, Loose Screw, and Melliway. 051 Young Money would first start gaining attention in 2014 after two of their members, Lil Mick and Rockhead Rocco, were charged with the murder of upcoming rapper L.A. Capone, who was shot and killed in 2013. L.A. Capone was a member of the Black Disciple set 600, which heavily beefed with 051 Young Money, where in 2012, a 14-year-old 051 Young Money member named Fathead was killed by members from 600, which led to L.A. Capone getting killed as revenge. Contents 1 History, 2000s, 2 Early Years, 2008 to 2011, 2.1 Lost Death, 2008, 2.2 Zico's death, 2008, 2.3 T Streets' death, 2011, 3 Mid-Years, 2012 to 2016, 3.1 2012 3, 1 Fathead's death, 2012, 3.2 2013 3, 2, 1 L.A. Capone murder, 2013, 3.3 2014 3, 1 Lil Mark's death, 2014, 3, 2 OTF Nunu murder, 2014, 3.4 2015 3, 4, 1 Raheem, THF 46, S murder, May 2015, 3.5 2016 3, 5, 1 Bankroll Q's death, 2016, 3.6 Shawmax death, 2016, 4 Late Years, 2017 to 2019, 4.1 Bobo murder, 2017, 4.251 Dead Ops, 2018, 4.3 Melly's death, 2019, 4.4 Chronicles death, 2021, 5 Today, 2019 now, 5.1 Start of 051 Young Money vs. Taekwon World, 2019, 5.2 Rose arrested for first-degree murder, 2020, 5.3 Priboy released after 7 years in prison, 2021. 6051 Young Money vs. Rival 6.1051 Young Money vs. THF 46, 13 deaths, 6, 1 score. Between 051YM and THF 46 6.2051 Young Money vs. 600, 8 deaths, 6, 2, 1 score. Between 051YM and 600 6.3051 Young Money vs. OTF, 4 deaths, 6, 3, 1 score. Between 051YM and OTF 6.4051 Young Money vs. Drex side, 3 deaths, 6, 4, 1 score. Between 051YM and Drex side 6.5051 Young Money vs. MTG 039, 3 deaths, 6, 5, 1 score. Between 051YM and MTG 039 6.6051 Young Money vs. OBN, 2 deaths, 6, 1 score. Between 051YM and OBN 6.7051 Young Money vs. Lamrin, 2 deaths, 6, 7. One score between 051YM and Amran 6.8051 Young Money vs STLet. 0 deaths. 7 music videos by members. 8 more info. 8.1 allies. 8.2 OPPS. 8.3 members. 8.4 bodies responsible for. History. 2000s. 051 Young Money was originally founded on 48th and Drexel by members DJ, Rilla, and Zico, where they would become cool and share their territory with Drexside, a black pea stone set. They would later absorb other small dying blocks into their hood, such as 50th and Evans and 51st and St. Lawrence, which would make their territory way larger. Early years, 2008 to 2011. Loss, 051YM. Los Death, 2008. On March 13, 2008, Carlos Merrills, also known as Los, an 051 Young Money member, was shot and killed in the 4800 block of South Drexel Avenue. His killer, Franco Drexside, who's been active since the 90s, was arrested just a few days after Los's death. In 2010, Franco was sentenced to 55 years. After Los's death, 051 Young Money was nicknamed Lost City and LCMG, Lost City Money Gang. Zico's death, 2008. Zico, 051YM. On September 27, 2008, Isaiah Zico Walker was returning home from Ashton University until a friend he met at the barber asked Zico to eat with him in McDonald's, where he would agree. While outside a McDonald's parking lot, a fight would break out with Zico and rival gang members, when Zico would be shot multiple times by a THF-46 member named Aki and was pronounced dead the next day. Aki would be arrested for the murder until he would flee from the state and be on the run for almost a year, until he was caught again in 2009. Aki is now serving 28 years for the murder. 051YM created the name Zico World in honor of Zico, and Lil Mark would drop a music video, Zico World, in October 2011 honoring Zico. T Streets' death, 2011. Tarek Mahdi, also known as T Streets, was shot on the face inside a vehicle on November 10, 2011, and was pronounced dead at 12:28 a.m. After the death of T Streets, 051 Young Money adopted the nickname Streetsville to honor T Streets. Mid-years, 2012 to 2016. Fathead, 051YM. 2012 Fathead's death, 2012. Antonio Davis, also known as Fathead or Fats, was a 14-year-old member from 051 Young Money, who even had an older brother from the set named Montana. On June 22, 2012, Fathead was walking with his 21-year-old cousin to get a drink from the store, until a van pulls up where 2 rival members would shoot Fathead 10 times in total, and he was pronounced dead on the scene. 051 Young Money started going by Fats Gang to honor him. 2013. L.A. Capone, 600. L.A. Capone murder, 2013. On September 26, 2013, 600's most clouded member L.A. Capone would leave a recording studio until a gunman would shoot him 3 times in the back, where L.A. Capone would later die in the hospital. It was first speculated that STLet, a GD set, was responsible for the murder, since L.A. Capone would diss Tuka, STLet, a 15-year-old member who was killed at a bus stop, but soon, it was then speculated that 051 Young Money was responsible for the murder due to the massive self-snitching and retaliation for Fathead, who was allegedly killed by 600, with L.A. Capone even being on the scene. Lil Mick and Rocco, 2051 Young Money members, were arrested in August 2014, where as of now, Rocco is serving 21 years in jail, and Lil Mick serving 60 years. 2014 Lil Mark's death, 2014. Lil Mark, 051YM. On March 25, 2014, Lil Mark, an 051 Young Money member, would drop a diss track titled No Competition, remixing Lil Durk's Competition. In the diss track, Lil Mark goes on to diss multiple dead rival gang members, making him a big target. On March 28, 2014, just 3 days after releasing the diss track, Lil Mark was shot in the head 2 times at a bus stop, where he was pronounced dead on the scene. Ops would soon start dissing Lil Mark, since he was killed at a bus stop just like his brother Tuka, who was also killed at a bus stop in 2011, and would call them Bus Stop Brothers. Mark Block and Loose Screw were nicknamed by 051 Young Money to honor Lil Mark. OTF Nunu murder, 2014. Nusky OTF Nunu. MacArthur Swindle, also known as Nusky or OTF Nunu, is a rapper who was starting to build a buzz off from being a cousin of the successful rapper Lil Durk. where they even made a collab track on May 28, 2014, titled OC. Just 3 days after the collaboration on May 31, 2014, OTF Nunu was parked outside a shopping complex in one of Lil Durk's SUVs, until someone pulled up and opened fire, hitting him. He attempted to drive off the scene, but was railed and crashed into a store, where he was pronounced dead. It is rumored that 051 Young Money was behind the murder, since OTF Nunu's cousin, Lil Durk, would make a video just a few days before Nusky's death at a bus stop. Lil Mark was killed mocking him, where 051 Young Money members would be angered and would then kill Nusky, either since he was an easier target, or they thought they were shooting at Lil Durk instead of Nusky. 2015. Raheem, THF 46. Raheem, THF 46, S murder, May 2015. On May 15, 2015, Melly, 051YM, and Ariel, 051YM, were shot in the head by a 15-year-old THF 46 member, named Raheem, where they would both survive. They would get revenge on May 24, 2015, when Raheem was at a restaurant with 5 other people, where right after Raheem exited the restaurant, a car pulls up with 3 people, where someone leaned out the passenger window and started shooting at them. Raheem and another 14-year-old were both shot, with a 14-year-old surviving, but Raheem did not. The shooter was identified as Ario, 051YM, where he was arrested. 2016. Bankroll Q, 051YM. Bankroll Q's death, 2016. On November 18, 2016, TT Binez, Suwu TTB, a member who is close with 051 Young Money members, would drop a diss track titled Fucked Ops Part 2. In the diss track, TT Binez goes on to diss 20 dead rival gang members, with infamous members from 051 Young Money being in the background of the music video toting guns, including Bankroll Q. Just 9 days after dropping the music video on November 26, 2016, Bankroll Q, 051YM, was shot and killed by Folly Boys and GGE members at a house party. However, one of Bankroll Q's alleged killers, Lil Del from Folly Boys, was killed just 12 hours after Bankroll Q's death. The 2 other alleged killers, Breeze, GGE, was killed out of town in 2017, and TY, GGE, was killed in 2018. Shot Mac's death, 2016, just 3 days after Trayvon, THF 46, was killed by 051 Young Money on November 30, 2016. THF 46 would get revenge in 3 days on December 2, 2016, at 2:50 p.m. when shot Mac, 051YM, whose real name was Curtis Knowles, was walking down the Cornell Park in the 5400 block of South Cornell, until a masked gunman would sneak up from behind him and opening fire on him before running to a nearby car and driving away. He was pronounced dead at 3:04 p.m. His alleged killer was Rome, THF 46, since he would make incriminating tweets on Twitter and claim the body. Late years, 2017 to 2019, Bobo murder, 2017. Bobo, THF 46. The first body 051 Young Money would get in 2017 was Camry Belmont, who went by Bobo, THF 46. Bobo was a 23-year-old THF 46 member who was already a big threat for 051 Young Money, having alleged bodies on them. On May 1, 2015, Bobo and 2 other members were arrested after being involved in a shooting and a robbery, where the shooting victim would die on May 23. In 2016, Bobo was charged with murder, where his murder charges were dropped in early 2017, and his bond was set to $100,000. Bobo was released from Cook County on March 6, 2017, at 11 p.m. after a friend bonded him out. He was shortly picked up by friends in his car. Just 30 minutes after getting released, 2 shooters started shooting down Bobo's car on 31 St. California Avenue, right in front of the Wright Jail Complex, where they chased down Bobo's car at high speed for almost a full minute. Bobo's car would eventually crash, leaving him dead, and the 2 shooters managed to escape on foot. His alleged killers used to be rumored as Montana, 051YM, and Drilla, 051YM. However, on October 21, 2021, Rose, 051YM, would be charged with Bobo's murder while already being in prison for another murder in 2020. 51 Dead Ops, 2018. In September 2018, Drilla, 051YM, would drop a song titled 51 Dead Ops dissing exactly 51 Dead Ops from 300, 600, THF 46, and more, which caused the song to blow up. The track currently has 7.3 million views as of 2021. Melly, 051YM. Melly's death, 2019. On September 1st, 2019, Melly would attend a house party with Haro City members and FBG Duck after one of Duck's friends passed away. While at the party, someone would start shooting at Melly multiple times where he was pronounced dead. Melly's death made 051YM and other sets upset, since he was one of the most dangerous shooters, beloved from 051YM, and was even in the gang for a long time. Some ops would even start respecting Melly. After Melly's death, 051 Young Money, 757, Geo Drive, and Mob would start an alliance called Melly Way honoring Melly. Chronicles' death, 2021. On April 18, 2021, Sunday evening, when he just came out of mosque after a prayer, a black hooded man popped out of a van with other two unidentified members and shot at Chronicle over 6 times in the leg. 2 grazed in the ihad in the ribs. He died on the spot and was pronounced dead on scene. Another man was also injured in shooting and was in critical life condition. 051 Young Money would honor Chronicle with Crone Territory in honor of his death. A lot of ops celebrated since he was putting down a shit ton of ops from ops sets including 600, O-Block, THF, and ops form sets like OBN, Gut of Eel, Pocket Town for the revenge for his brother, and Always Got Get Back for fallen 051 Young Money members. Chronicle was a well-known target for years since 2014 and was never killed till 2021. He's known to be the most disrespectful and dangerous shooter in Chirrut. Today, 2019 now, after Chronicle's death, an entire alliance would be created named Crone Territory with 051 Young Money, 757, Geo Drive, and Mob. Other sets like Suwu TTB and Rose City would start claiming the movement. Start of 051 Young Money vs Taekwon World, 2019. Just a few hours after Melly's death, Taekwon World would be shot in the head but luckily survived. It was rumored that 051 Young Money was behind this, trying to get revenge pretty fast. Drilla, 051YM, would respond with "How you survived that headshot, NGGA." On May 7, 2020, Melly Way would finally get revenge after Richie Jerk, Taekwon World, would post his location online where he would then be killed. Richie Jerk's death was supposed to be retaliation for Melly, where Richie Jerk's cousin Billionaire Black, STL, who already had a long history of beefing with 051 Young Money, would start dissing Melly and 051 Young Money again. Rose arrested for first-degree murder, 2020. On September 1, 2020, Rose was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, allegedly killing Lant from Poppy Gang. On July 9, 2020, Dylan McDaniel, also known as Lant from Poppy Gang, was murdered, where on July 14, detectives would pull the car used for the murder, where Rose would exit out and then flee. However, he was caught and charged for first-degree murder 2 weeks later. Preboy released after 7 years in prison, 2021. On July 27, 2021, Preboy, 051YM, would be released by bond after serving 7 years in prison for the murder of Aaron P. Block. He would drop his first music video in November 2021 dissing members such as King Von, O-Block, Boss Smooth, 800, and more. 051 Young Money vs Rivals. 051 Young Money is known to beef with multiple sets, including Black Disciple sets, Gangster Disciple sets, Black P Stone sets, Mickey Cobra sets, and way more sets. 051 Young Money vs THF 46, 13 deaths, main wiki. 051 Young Money vs THF 46. 051 Young Money vs THF 46 is known as one of Chicago's deadliest wars. The war would start in 2008 after the murder of Zico, 051YM, outside a McDonald's parking lot. Zico's killer would be on the run for almost a year until Aki THF Aki Walton was caught and was sentenced to 28 years. 051 Young Money would retaliate in 2011 after 2 THF 46 members were murdered, causing multiple retaliations. The last known body dropped between this beef was Bobo in 2017. Score between 051YM and THF 46. Aki, THF 46, kills Zico, 051YM. On September 27, 2008, 0-1, Rose, 051YM, kills Quint, THF-46, on April 8, 2011, 1-1, Lil Mark, 051YM, plus T Streets, 051YM, kills Tony, THF-46, on July 16, 2011, 2-1, Twilla, THF-46, kills T Streets, 051YM, on November 10, 2011, 2-2, Bobo, THF-46, kills Lil Chief, 051YM, on May 28, 2012, 2-3, Bezu, THF-46, plus Gucci, THF-46, kills Big A, 051YM, on November 14, 2013, 2-4, Bobo, THF-46, plus D Rose, 600, kills Lil Mark, 051YM, on March 28, 2014, 2-5, Melly, 051YM, kills OTF Chino, THF-46, on March 27, 2015, 3-5, Aereo, 051YM, kills Raheem, THF-46, on May 24, 2015, 4-5, Rome, THF-46, Plusman, THF-44, kills T Berg, 051YM, on June 10, 2016, 4-6, Melly, 051YM, plus Tristo, 051YM, kills Trayvon, THF-46, on November 30, 2016, 5-6, Rome, THF-46, kills Shwag Mac, 051YM, on December 2, 2016, 5-7, Rose, 051YM, kills Bobo, THF-46, on March 6, 2017, 6-7, 051 Young Money vs 600, 8 deaths, main wiki. 051 Young Money vs 600. 051 Young Money vs 600 is another deadly war that would begin in 2011 after T Streets, 051YM, was killed allegedly by 600. 051 Young Money would get revenge in early 2012 after Shaq, 600, was killed, with the last body being dropped in 2015. Score between 051YM and 600. Melly, 051YM, kill Shaq, 600, on February 2, 2012, 1-0, Day, 600, plus OJ, Lamron, kills Fathead, 051YM, on June 22, 2012, 1-1, Kiddo, 051YM, kills Trixx, 600, on November 1, 2012, 2-1, Lil Mick, 051YM, kill L.A. Capone, 600, on September 26, 2013, 3-1, D Rose, 600, plus Twilla, THF-46, kills Lil Mark, 051YM, on March 28, 2014, 3-2, Lil Boo, 600, kills Polo, 051YM, on July 1, 2014, 3-3, Melly, 051YM, plus Motor, Haro City, kill Lil Boo, 600, on April 3, 2015, 4-3, 051 Young Money vs OTF, 4 deaths, Only the Family, OTF, is a rap label founded by Lil Durk, Lamron, which also has members from 600, THF-46, Face World, and more. 051 Young Money is known to beef with them, taking away multiple talented rappers, which is also the reason why Lil Durk disses 051 Young Money the most out of all the other ops. Score between 051YM and OTF. Lil Mick, 051YM, plus Rocco, 051YM, kill L.A. Capone, 600/OTF, on September 26, 2013, 1-0, Bezu, THF-46/OTF, kills Big A, 051YM, on November 14, 2013, 1-1, Denny Rizzo, 051YM, plus Rocco, 051YM, kill Nusky, Face World OTF, on May 31, 2014, 2-1, Melly, 051YM, kills OTF Chino, THF-46/OTF, on March 27, 2015, 3-1, 051 Young Money vs Drex Side, 3 deaths. 051 Young Money and Drex Side are originally allies, where they both even used to go by YMLCMG, but however, Some members still beef with each other where Loss 051YM was killed by Franco Drek's side by personal beef, and Big Mo Drek's side was allegedly killed by Drilla 051YM for switching sides. Score between 051YM and Drek's side. Franco Drek's side kills Loss 051YM on March 13, 2008. 0-1 Drilla 051YM kills Big Mo Drek's side on August 26, 2015. 1-1 051 Young Money kills Michael Drek's side in 2019. 2-1 051 Young Money vs MTG 039. 3 deaths. 051 Young Money would start getting into it with MTG 039 when 051 Young Money's biggest ally 757 was beefing with MTG 039 heavily. 051 Young Money would allegedly kill 3 people from MTG 039, where 2 of them were killed on the same day. Score between 051YM and MTG 039. 051 Young Money kills Dre MTG 039 on 1-0 Lil Dorian 051YM plus Lil Nut 051YM kill Terry Murda Town on September 26, 2018. 2-0 Lil Dorian 051YM plus Lil Nut 051YM kill Draco Murda Town on September 26, 2018. 3-0 051 Young Money vs OBN 2 deaths. The first body was dropped in 2013 when Cornbread 051YM was killed by Kivo, a Gutaville member who also claims OBN. Cornbread was killed over a personal beef and Kivo was sentenced to 24 years for the murder. In 2015, Scooda, OBN, would kill from 051YM, which is now confirmed according to FOIA. Scooda was later killed later the same year, where 051 Young Money was also listed as Scooda's killers in his murder report. It is also rumored that Wu 051YM allegedly killed an OBN member. Score between 051YM and OBN. Scooda, OBN, kills from 051YM on January 27, 2015. 0-1 051 Young Money kills Scooda, OBN on September 24, 2015. 1-1 051 Young Money kills BitBit, OBN on 051 Young Money vs Lamron. 2 deaths. 051 Young Money and Lamron would start beefing around 2011, 2012 when Brubra, THF46, and Buna, 300/Lamron, would both start getting into it with 051 Young Money until Montana, 051YM, would hit Brubra, THF46, in the legs. Lamron was also involved in the murder of Fathead, 051YM, on June 22, 2012. With Fathead being the little brother of Montana. 051 Young Money would retaliate almost a year later on June 13, 2013, after Arrow 051YM allegedly killed Lil Rob Lamron. Beto Gang was named in honor of Lil Rob, who also went by Beto. Score between 051YM and Lamron. OJ Lamron plus Day 600 kill Fathead on June 22, 2012. 0-1 Arrow 051YM kills Lil Rob on June 13, 2013. 1-1 051 Young Money vs STLet. 0 deaths. 051 Young Money and STLet were close-ups since they were both BDK. However, they would also have a rocky relationship where it would first start in late March of 2013 after Keto 051YM wrote a letter to Key STLet, which said fuck Tuka, Tuka being a deceased 15-year-old STL member who was killed in 2011. Key STLet would respond by saying fuck Fats, Fathead. Fats being a 14-year-old 051 Young Money member killed in 2012. Lil J STLet would also say in a song I drop my Y's for both of the Young Moneys with Ario 051YM, tweeting out I drop L's for Lamron and STL. BDKGDK. The beef would slowly start dying where some members were close again in early 2014. Around 2017, 051 Young Money would click up with Time, who STLet were beefing with. STLet ended their long relationship with 051 Young Money, with some Black Disciple set starting to turn down on Time too. However, some members like Chief Keef are still cool with Time. However, Some members from STLED are still cool with 051 Young Money, including FBG Cash, who said in his song Statements RIP Melly. Music videos by members Lil Mark, Zico World, 2011, Boom, I'm in it, 2012, Kiddo Drilla, I Got That Sack, 2012, Lil Mark, Hang With Me, 2013, Lil Mark, No Competition, 2014, Rose Like It or Not, 2014, Montana FT Drilla, Facts, 2017, Montana, Tana 2X, 2018, Drilla 51 Dead Ops, 2018, Rose Factors, 2019, PD, Fakes, 2019, Tommy, Gilligan's Island, 2020, Priboy, Be Smooth, 2021, Tommy, Hurt Me, 2021, More Info Allies, Suwu TTB Met Boys Geo Drive Mob Brick Squad 75750 Strong Wooga World OPPS. THF 46600 THF 44 Block WIIIC City OBN Taekwon World 400 E Murda Drive Lamron 800 Drex Side P Block Face World 079 Motown 049 Hitsquid Black 8 Del Mob Cuta Veal Folly Boys MTG 039 Welch World STLET members. Zico, deceased. Chronicle, deceased. 25X Montana 2X Melly, deceased. 12X Rose 6X Fathead, deceased. Lil Antucci 4X Lil Mark, deceased. 2X Lil Mick 2X Rockhead 5X Arrow 2X Ario 1X Kiddo Drilla 3X Priboy 2X Boom, deceased. Lil James Woomaneski Kymian Mills T Streets, deceased. 1X Drilla 3X KD 1X PD 1X Shano 1X Gucci Lil Chief, deceased. Twilla Lady SK Avina Money Wank, deceased. KK 1X Trista 1X Big A, deceased. Lil Josh 1X Hassan BAM Tommy Matt Money Loss, deceased. Freaky Chop Lands, deceased. Shawnee Slim T Berg, deceased. Wuano Wacko Bankerol Q, deceased. Lil Dorian Lil Dalen Lil G Kizo Polo, deceased. Lil Danny T Lo Shwag Mac, deceased. Trouble Yanni Big Lani, deceased. Kimmy DJ Rilla Big Roy Squeeze Upcat and Cornbread, deceased. Limi, deceased. Frump, deceased. White Mike 1X Bodies responsible for, Stefan, Soici, January 6, 2006, K Killa, Front $sign Treat, April 19, 2007, Rico, Pocket Town, March 4, 2008, Lil Paris, Pocket Town, March 4, 2008, Aki, THF 46, December 3, 2008, Quint, THF 46, April 8, 2011, Tony, THF 46, July 16, 2011, Baldy, 600, July 17, 2011, Kedron, Del Mob, September 26, 2011, Shaq, 600, February 2, 2012, Claymo, 5th Ward, April 17, 2012, Black, THF 46, June 30, 2012, Keek, Lamron, September 17, 2012, Trixx, 600, November 1st, 2012, Kivo, Guttaville, April 22nd, 2013, Lil Rob, Lamron, June 13th, 2013, Rondo, O-Block, July 21st, 2013 J Monia Block, September 3rd, 2013, L.A. Capone, 600, September 26th, 2013, TJ, Wiz City, April 19th, 2014, Aaron, P Block, May 18th, 2014, OTF Nunu, Face World 079, May 31st, 2014, Tazian, Mixx Mob, September 20th, 2014, Twilla, THF 46, October 1st, 2014, Boom, 051YM, November 21st, 2014, OTF Chino, THF 46, March 27th, 2015, Lil Boo, 600, April 3rd, 2015, Raheem, THF 46, May 24th, 2015, Big Mo, Drex Side, August 26th, 2015, Booby, Haro City, September 6th, 2015, OJ, Lamron, September 8th, 2015, Taijun, Innocent, September 22nd, 2015, Scooter, OBN, September 24th, 2015, Nuck, THF44, September 9th, 2016. Lil Del, Folly Boys, November 27th, 2016. Trey Vaughn, THF46, November 30th, 2016. Big A, O-Block, December 4th, 2016. Trello, GGE Motown, December 26th, 2016. Bobo, THF46, March 6th, 2017. Imthang, 600, April 13th, 2017. Dre, Quiet Money, June 13th, 2017. Can't Get Right, STLet, June 16th, 2018. Maurice Lewis, Innocent, June 16th, 2018. Dre Money, THF46, July 11th, 2018. Twy, GGE, August 19th, 2018. Bibby, 100S, August 19th, 2018. Rayshawn, 100S, August 19th, 2018. Terry, MTG039, September 26th, 2018. Draco, MTG039, September 26th, 2018. Baby D, Central City, October 8th, 2018. Waldo, 600, October 11th, 2018. Richie Dirk, Taekwon World, May 7th, 2020. Blonde, Poppy Gang, July 9th, 2020. Gino, THF46, January 27, 2021. D-Money, Taekwon World, May 15th, 2021. Others like you also viewed STL at 600 Key Wooski N LMB FBG Duck Lil Durk Chief Gifty Rose Rondinambani. Categories Community content is available under CC by Say unless otherwise noted. Others like you also viewed STL at 600 Key Wooski N LMB FBG Duck Lil Durk Chief Gifty Rose. Popular pages. 051 Young Money. STL at 600 Key Wooski Explore Properties Fandom Codex RPG Muthead Futhead Fanatical Follow US Overview. What is fandom? About careers, press, contact, terms of use, privacy policy, global Citimap, local Citimap, community central, support, help, advertise, media kit, fandomatic, contact, fandom apps, take your favorite fandoms with you, and never miss a beat. Chiraquifax Wiki is a fandom books community. View mobile site, follow on IG, TikTok, join FanLab, check out fandom quizzes and search this wiki, search all wikis.